Hello, everyone. This is Tina from Tina's Workshop, and we are at the end of January already. It's January 31st of 2025, and this is episode 46. You can find me in all the usual places, all the social media and everything. Everything's linked below, and anything I talk about, I will also link below. And if I forget something, just let me know. There's also email and snail mail. This is probably going to be a somewhat short one this week, just because, as I have been for quite a while now, I was working very hard on Wonderland Yarns. And I finally, literally, just got it completed about a half hour ago. I stayed up till 1 in the morning trying to finish this last night, and I just got too tired, and I've been working to get this done. So it's finally done, and I can move on to something else. So I'm extremely happy about that. I can't wait to dig my hands into something. So for our words already, for our first finished object, and as soon as I'm done with this, I actually still have to edit that video so I can get it up. So you guys are getting two videos right next to each other this week, but that's the way it happened. So first finished object is the two Wonderland Yarns blankets. And if you want to see complete full view of them, then watch the other video that is going up right around the same time as this one. So here is the knit one. And it has... So this one has 4 of each month's colorway in it. And it's slightly bigger than the crochet one. This one, I completely did a hodgepodge of colors. Again, if you want to see more specifically about these, then watch the other video. This one was the crochet version. And this one had 2 of each colorway. So this one was a little bit hard to decide how to lay out, and ultimately I ended up doing a gradient of color with it. And I'm happy with how that looks. So they are done. I'm so happy they are done. Now I need to get them in the mail and get them sent off, but they're completed. I'm very happy. And a few days ago, Tuesday, I was listening to Emma C. Makes on YouTube, and she had a scarf pattern she was doing. And when I say listening, I mean listening. I was literally listening to the pattern while I was driving in the car. And I thought, this is a somewhat simple pattern to do, and I need a little instant gratification right now. So I'm taking myself a little bit of a break, and I spent probably about an hour, maybe 2, when I was laying in bed that night working, and I got halfway through, and then the next night I finished the other half. So, yes, I was taking time away from the Wonderland Yarns, but it was time that I was ready, like laying down, just relaxing. And this is what I made. So it's a super cute little scarf. So right now the Sophie scarf has been very popular, and it's very similar to the Sophie scarf. It has the same shape and everything. But this was her pattern, and it is so you can see it's crocheted, and there's a little patterning with the little lines on it, and then the border is a single crochet border with no chains, so it has a nice straight smooth edge. Okay, so I kind of lost track where I just was. My son decided to be a little brat and keep trying to interrupt my video by saying things he knew I was not going to be able to leave in my video. But just for that, I told him I'm going to include the clip that I recorded of him while I was working on the Wonderland Yarns video. So you guys will get a funny clip at the end of him being a brat. And he was in his work shirt and everything, so that's why he looks the way he does. But anyway, so I decided to do this. It was a really quick and easy project. I used, where did I put my yarn label? This is one of the ones I got in Louisiana, and it was called, the colorway was called For the Birds. There it is. It was this one, I think. Yep. Oh, no, I'm sorry, not For the Birds, Birds of a Feather. So it's a 4-ply DK 100% superwash merino. So, that way. So that's the yarn I used in this, and I love the multicolor, so that means I can wear it with a lot. I think it's just kind of fun and happy and cheery, and now I have myself a little, I don't really, I guess it would just be a small scarf. I mean, I want to say Sophie scarf, but it's not the Sophie scarf. It's just a similar shape to the Sophie scarf. But definitely check out Emma C. Makes, and she did a really great job on the video and the instructions. So it was really nice. I'm going to stick it back on because I think it actually looks kind of cute with this sweater and shirt. Not that it's going to be staying on because, like I said, it's almost 9 o'clock at night. I think I said that. That might have been in the other video I was recording, but it's almost 9 o'clock at night. So when I get done with this, I still have editing to do, and then I can go to bed. So anyway, finished object. Musselburgh hat is the only other thing I've worked on. And since it resides in my purse, I keep forgetting to bring it over. Let's see, where was I? Oh, I did do a little bit of work. I wasn't honestly sure. So that's where I was last week, and I've done this much. So not a whole lot, just a little bit. Again, this is, something I work on when I'm not at home because it lives in my purse and I can work on it in the car, or at appointments, sitting in a restaurant, things like that. So let me move that little marker. And stick it back in my purse so I have it. So that's the extent of what I have worked on this week. Literally just those things. But again, those blankets took a lot of time. Never fails that I get interrupted when I record. Now, the podcast should be a simple record, trim the two ends, and post. Not tonight. I don't know how many pieces it's in already. Between my son saying things and now my sister-in-law called. So, okay. Finished objects, work in progress. Not much. Let's see. Very little in acquisitions. And even though that child was being a brat in the background, he's a pretty good kid. And he came home last night. His girlfriend's the one that got me that fun fiber for Christmas. But he knows my love of Alice in Wonderland, which is why I ended up with the whole Wonderland Yarns thing. And he went to World Market last night, and he found the cutest little tiny tea tins. I mean, look how small they are. And they're Alice in Wonderland, and they've got loose leaf tea in them. They are so cute, and I can't wait to try them. We got Earl Grey, English afternoon tea, and English breakfast tea. I wonder what the difference between those two is. Yeah, I don't know. I wonder if maybe one has more caffeine or something than the other one. But caffeine doesn't work on me, so that doesn't really matter anyway. But anyway, I think they're super cute. I can't wait to use them. And then they would make great little tins for like notions and stuff. Yeah, love it. The only other acquisition I have, I checked the mail today, and my monthly subscription to Into the World, WHIRLED World, came in, and I do pay for this subscription. And every month they send a different fiber with a colorway, and it's always a different type of fiber. So you're getting to experience, play with different fibers. So this month the color is called Midnight Poutine. And so this is January 2025, and it is Superwash Cheviot. So there's the label, and I will pull it out so we can see it better. So midnight, so I guess that's where we get all these dark colors. Let's see how it looks. Last month, no, that was a different month. I had another one that was dark like this, but last month's was really bright. There we go. Look at that. There's actually more color in it than you realized when it was in the bag. That's going to be a fun one to spin up. Oh, I'm excited to do that one. And now that those blankets are done, I can do more spinning. I need to finish carding that fleece so I can spin it and do those videos and make the sweater. And maybe I can just start doing some spinning every day. I would love to actually do that. And I actually have a drop spindle I'm going to be working on, and I think I'm going to do a little video on it. I asked my husband to specifically make me this spindle, and I want to paint it. So pause right now. Actually, wait, don't pause yet. I'm going to tell you pause in a second. Put in the comments below what you think I'm going to paint this. And then I will tell you what I'm going to do. So pause and put your comment. Okay, so I'm actually planning to paint a Russian nesting doll. So it's going to be a little tiny Russian nesting doll support spindle. So I think that's going to be super fun. I saw one in somebody's collection, and I was like, oh, that is so cute. I want one like that. So I said, honey, I need you to make me a spindle this shape so I can paint it. So I'm going to paint that. So that's coming up. But anyway, back to the fun fleece. Oh, this is, it's a very thick, coarse fleece. It's not an against the skin fleece. So you would do something else with it, either an outer garment or something non-wearable. But it is absolutely beautiful. The yarn this would make would be beautiful. And I was like, okay, do I want to do a fractal or try and keep it? I don't know. This is going to be a fun one. I'm excited about doing this one. I have so many things I want to do. Now that I have the time to be able to do it, I have so many things I want to do. Oh. That'll be a fun one. So those are my acquisitions. Life stuff. I think I might have told you last week that I have to have another surgery. I finally got that scheduled, so that'll be in the end of February. Husband has been getting his workshop reset up since he got a new lathe for Christmas. And so things are getting all set up, and he hasn't done much. He did do this the other day, and he had a whirl he had worked on, but for the most part, he hasn't done too much turning because he's been getting everything set up just the way he wants it. So I don't have much to show you there. I think that might be it. I'm I'm at 952 subscribers. So yay, I am less than 50 away from that 1,000 goal that I've been going for. So thank you to everybody who has been subscribing. But do make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. And I don't know. I'm at a loss for words. That doesn't happen to me too often. I usually have too much to say. So anyway, I hope you guys all have a great weekend and a great week, and we'll see you all again soon. Bye. With sewing. And are you helping me, my child?
Yeah.
Now you're in my video. I hope you're happy with yourself.